Welcome to Of Darkness and Light. This is Daphne Garrido. And I am going to explain why the people around me, my family in particular, people in relationship with me, certain people who I do not seek reconciliation with, everyone in the oldest generations, everyone, no matter the veneer on the top. It's the prejudice held against true womanhood. From eras of abuse under Roman Christianity's results. Mythology has been coded all wrong, and we've followed it to the brink. And God has sent an angel. And there are many of me. Ooh, my body just told me that's not true. I've written before that there are two like me at this time who are people of my make that embody this much. I said in a video before that there are 8 of us above. So you can presume that at this time, if there are 3 of me, there are 3 of all 8. 24. That hurt. It scared me to have to do that math. My brain is traumatized from that single math problem I just did. I'm okay though. My head just hurts now. This disability has led me to my superhumanity. I had dreams my whole life telling me something. Never did anything speak to me in a dream, in a voice I could hear as if with ears. That was a lie. That's why I hiccuped. Because I said it wrong. Never before. Twice have I heard a voice that sounded like a voice to my ears. Voodoo? Nailed it. The first was a dream I had. It was an inception kind of thing. Dreams and dreams. I had been having dreams for a long time of going into different places and being abruptly stabbed with needles and injected. Wowza. My subconscious is afraid of the change that's happening in me. as I'm becoming a spiritual person who is doing Kundalini yoga, and following a path my heart has laid in front of me, and learning to trust beyond fear of insecurity. Oh. And I woke up from those dreams shaken, but of faith, because I knew whatever was really happening in those, whatever I was seeing or feeling or perceiving, which seemed so of metaphorical beyond, that I had to leave my trust in the resonance of that feeling. I knew I was projecting fear onto it, and my perceptions were limited by the information in my brain. And so they were scary. And then this dream I had, ooh. After a few of those, two I can remember in particular right now. The third one had me laying in a parking lot of a grocery store I walked to nearly every day, in a parking spot I would park in that next morning. And there were two people looking down on me as I laid in that parking lot. And they were holding my hands. And I was listening to a man on my left speak to me. And I was so excited to be aware I was in a dream, confronted with energy of consciousness I knew explicitly beyond myself in the moment. Spoken to in words I could hear as if in that simulated dream space. And I was so excited and scared. I didn't listen. And I just said back to this man, I can hear you. I can hear you. And he laughed at me. He's like, yeah, dude, you can't. And there was a young girl on my right who I knew from a picture on a board. Which stunned me to see, because there was something in it. Just a strange happening in my life where I saw that person. And she was holding my hand and injecting my palm, my right palm, with a needle like I had gotten in my chest and my back and my belly. There was a third one too. I can remember. I got them all over the place. Yeah, I got that. I think there was 4 total. But she told me, you're becoming superhuman. And so that's pretty cool. I was living as a boy lie meditation instructor, like hot, let's do it. Let's be my soul. You know what my soul wants to do in this time and place? It wants to use medicine to become myself when I'm in a body like this. And it wants to teach about it. And it wants to teach about womanhood from within it. And it reflects everywhere I go. The women of my family are less women than me. So are most. I'm hated for my body. Despised for my face. Loved for my heart. Misunderstood. Holy in my intelligence. I'm too hot, despite superficiality. It breaks brains. Everybody wants me, but they don't want me the way I need to be wanted. They can't handle the reflection. There's something about this. There's something about this, the size here. There's something about these. There's something about this, and this stuff. And then what do you see of trans women? Warriors, or liars, posers, or angels. And nobody knows, because we can't know. Because we code ourselves all wrong, and people don't make their way to doing this choice in pursuit of soulful embodiment. They do it for superficial reasons, and they convince themselves otherwise. And then people see those trans women and despise them more than any human beings on earth. But then prop them up as martyrs for hatred that is applied especially at the one who defies all beauty norms, yet achieves some kind of, I don't know, innately wantable beauty of androgyny that's confusing, but so feminine, it hurts. Ah, fuck. Who just needs a good fuck? And everybody's an idiot about. Unless there's somebody out there. I might not know you. I know one of my angels. My mythology might be wrong, but nobody wants to teach from where they're at. Nobody wants to put their hand in the pot that is worthy. Because the worthy in this world, except for people like me, have found some place of comfort. Makes them feel nice. And so they support evil, and they live that way, and they gash and gouge and deny their hearts. And they stare a real woman in the face, more woman than them by soul. And they know it in their guts. And the layers up to their mind are profoundly packed with bullshit. By the time it gets up here, it's fuck this crazy psycho who thinks they're a woman. That's retarded. You start here. This is a tool. You balance it here. My tool is uniquely able. Not only has my opening created problems with doing math and logistics and containment, it is creative in a uniquely powerful way. I have stories to tell. I am a storyteller who has been denied the life they were made for. Telling stories. Writing myth. Teaching people of who they are. And the ways that I have been denied that are unique, and I've had to learn them from the inside out by consequences of fate, which have me believe to my bones that I am here to change things. And so we're doing it. This home I am in is a heaven to me. I do not believe even the cruelty of this world will take that from me. When I have been abused into someone that cannot take care of themselves and has a perfect place to live and create wealth and abundance and beauty with her daughter in perfection for the world. And all she needs is a little stake and belief. Who has a spark of faith? Who has sight to the upside down world we live in? Who sees a hot bitch when they're sitting right in front of her?